sitting here, a beautiful fall day with Anthony Gilardi.
The wine guy.
The wine guy. And his beautiful wife filming behind the camera. Turn on yourself, Christina, once. Hello.
Hi.
So,
she's very shy.
Anthony and I are going to give some tasting notes on a great wine, a great vintage 2004 Bordeaux called Reignac, straight from France.
Nice.
Yeah, and see, we got a great price on this, and we think it's just a fabulous wine. So let's see how this tastes to Anthony's experienced palate here.
Do they know that was sarcasm, by the way? We might want to.
Well, you tell us. What's your experience with wine, Anthony? Tell us a little bit.
I'm learning. I'm getting better, little by little. The point is to follow me around and learn as I learn. So by meeting people like yourself and other people I met in Sonoma and wherever my travels will take me, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. However, French wines are very new to me.
Yep.
As far as imports, Italy, Argentina,
a lot of Malbecs out of Argentina.
Malbecs out of Argentina. Chianti from Italy. But French, I'm just learning about. So,
you know what? You and me both. So this is a good time.
Okay,
this is 75% Merlot and 25% Cab. I actually was fortunate enough on my honeymoon to go to the Bordeaux region.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this is a really good example of a Bordeaux wine, I think. I know, it's all about local, and here we are in Sonoma Valley, and here we're promoting a French Bordeaux.
That's okay.
But you know what? It's a really great wine, and that's what it's ultimately about, is having a great wine. So, cheers, first of all.
Cheers.
And, open it up a little bit and see how this...
It's very good. Now, let me ask you a question.
Oh, nice.
This is something that I've been asking, and I know what to ask now. How would you compare this to a domestic wine? In other words, people might be more familiar with drinking a certain type of Merlot. How would you compare this to a domestic wine so people would know?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Actually, French wine is really new to me, but I think in Napa, which is the Bordeaux, real prominent Bordeaux region in the United States, they're known for really big, bold fruits, right? And so, whereas in my understanding, a lot of people are going to probably write in and correct me, in Bordeaux, it's a lot more subtle and smooth and balanced. Where you're going to get a lot of that up here, so I don't want to say like these aren't balanced up here.
Right, I understand.
But I don't know. They make them a lot lower alcohol. What is the alcohol in this, Anthony? That's a big part of it.
13.5.
13.5. I mean, come on. How many 13.5 Cabernet Sauvignons do you have from California?
Very true.
But then again, there's also cabs here in California that are probably similar to Bordeaux style, right?
Exactly.
Like Bordelais style or Bordeaux style. So what do you think?
I love it. It's fantastic. It's really, really good. See, I always used to shy away from Merlot and cabs, to tell you the truth. This got 75% and 25%, and this would be something a year ago I would never even try.
Right.
I don't know why. It was just ignorance, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm glad that I'm doing this. I'm glad that I'm spreading my wings. I really am.
And I really do think this is a good representation of Bordeaux. It's again, I'm every bit as experienced as this guy says he is. But let's see, if we were to describe this, I'd say it's really even. It's really balanced, which is a common word to use. But you know what? That's a good word to go for when you're looking at a wine, especially if it's just a drinking wine.
Yeah.
Right. This wine, I think, could do two things. It could stand up to food.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of that tannin in there, enough to really stand up to something. At the same time, it's smooth enough to where you and I, on a fall day, we're sitting here just sipping it.
Yeah.
So
one of the reasons why I always shied away from far imported wine, especially Bordeaux and things like that. Number one, I didn't know much about it, so I was kind of embarrassed to fake my way through, which I'm learning not to do that anymore. And number two, I was always afraid of like an aftertaste type of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, maybe I had one bad experience and it kind of scared me. I don't know.
Could
but
be,
this doesn't have that. I like the smoothness, and it's a little bold. which I really like. I need something bold.
Something there, something you can put your teeth
into.
into.
Really, you know.
Now, another thing, some of the guys that I learned from, as far as tasting notes and all that kind of stuff, they would say, one of the things you want to do is pick out a fruit. What's a fruit that you can identify in here?
Okay.
And I don't know if I can really specifically identify one. I know one that's commonly referenced for Cab, I don't know about Merlot, is Cassis, but I don't have I need to have like a cup of Cassis.
Cassis, right.
Well, here's Cassis, so I don't know. I mean,
well, which means that it's subtle at best, if it's even in there. You know what I mean?
This is really nice. Christina, I'm going to get you a glass. She has to sip some of this.
Should I stop this?
Sure.